I, as the leader of this group, would like to thank several parties for ensuring that this SolidWorks workshop is carried out smoothly and with very minimal trouble. The first I would like to thank is Miss Tan, as she provides us guidance and lots of assistance when we need the help that we can get. And the second thing is Madam Tan, the teacher in charge of the partner school, Heng Yi High School, as she is the teacher advisor of the computer club. So I would like to thank her a lot, as she is willing to cooperate with us and accompanying us during preparation and also during event day. Okay, and of course I would like to thank my members for their assistance, and also I would like to thank the leader of the other group, John, and also their group members for offering me the partner school. If not, then this workshop would not be carried out successfully. So thanks a lot to all. For my contribution is that I report weekly updates and seek help if required, and to make contacts with the partnering schools and asking for their approval. Okay, so the challenges faced is that everybody's schedule is different in a way that nobody can have a common time where everybody can sit down and have a meeting on a free day. So for that, we usually carry out small meetings during lunch break, or use WhatsApp as a means of communication between members. And the second thing is that the week that received the request was on a Monday, and the event day itself was on a Saturday, so there is not much time for preparation. And of course, thanks to everybody, we made it to. Lucky for that. And so for future suggestions is that one of the group members is better to be an alumni of the school, so that it is easier to contact the teacher in charge and make better arrangements in the future.
Hi, I'm Choi. For this event, I'm responsible for installing the SolidWorks program and also help the instructor, which include I will help the student when they have problem during the learning process. I'm happy that I can teach the student what I have learned in the college, so that they can acquire this skill when we teach them, which they can apply this skill for their future. I hope that more schools are willing to join this kind of workshop and give us confirmation email, so that we can arrange everything nicely, including our syllabus.
I'm Gang Kin Sen. In the pre-event, I will deal with the secondary school about the food management and also time management for our event. And also in event day, I will also involve in installing software, and then teach the student and guide them on how to use the SolidWorks. For what I have learned through this event is I have become more passionate in guiding students. And then for my suggestion for the event's improvement, I will hope the engineering department can offer money for whole event expense, because for our limited budget, we can only provide top 5 model for the students. So if engineering department can sponsor us, I think we can provide each student for getting their effort.
Okay, I'm Likashri. Okay, so for the pre-event, what we did was, since we had like a lot of models from the students during the competition, so in the end of the day, we actually have to evaluate those models to decide the winner. So what we did was, we had a small discussion within our teammates, so that we can actually decide how to evaluate them. So on the event date, actually we went to the school earlier than the expected time so that we can install the softwares inside their PCs so that the students are able to work on SolidWorks. So besides that, what are the lessons I learned was time management wise, how to manage an event properly accordingly to the agenda. So that's what I learned. And for suggestion wise, I would suggest our teammates to actually prepare a more organized module because we actually shortened the module too much on the event date. So I think a proper organized one would be good.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm again. So my part for this whole event was to take photographs and videographs. So I helped the main photographer Hannah to do all this. Besides that, the challenges that we faced during the event was to gather all our group members for a meeting because all of us have our own schedule, so we couldn't gather all of us for a meeting. And finally, what are the improvements that we can make is to limit the number of students who are who are attending this SolidWorks workshop, because too many students can cause some havoc in the class where we can't teach one by one. So the less number of students will be perfect for the SolidWorks workshop.
Yo guys, so my name is Sarin. So for the pre-event, what we did was to just discuss on how to evaluate the overall drawings, because we have 40 students and top 5 is the one we choose as the best. So we only can print 5 modeling in the eLab, and this will take up time. So this is what we discussed in the pre-event. And on the event date, what we did was to actually teach and guide the students so that they have a better understanding, because most of the students, they haven't even seen what SolidWorks is. So most of them were having a hard time on this, and we actually help them to understand the software better. And also, what personally I learned is that as a mechanical students, I gain more knowledge on the software SolidWorks, because I have a subject depending on SolidWorks, and this helped me to gain my own knowledge on scoring the subject.
Hi, I'm Minhan. In pre-event, I and group members discuss about the syllabus and drawing object. Before the event start, I and Kawai going to Hengyi School to install the SolidWorks software. In the event, I'm the instructor. The challenge is to install the SolidWorks. This because we have 40 students, and then we need about 40 PC to run the SolidWorks software. When in the event is the teaching speed and time management. To improvement ourselves is the time management.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm the videographer and photographer for the engineering event. I take videos of the students designing their objects in the SolidWorks software, and also the instructors teaching, so on and so forth. One of the problems that we faced were the installation of the software, because we installed the software a day earlier, which in a way the members who went didn't have time to install all. And also because of that, during the event we went there a bit earlier to install the rest of it, but there wasn't enough time there wasn't enough time to set up all. Also, during the event, there wasn't a proper structure for the students to follow, because most of them, they got lost along the way, and we didn't prepare well on how to conduct the class properly. So for the suggestion, I would suggest that all members should be more cooperative in knowing the subject well, and also do things earlier. Like even though it was the last meeting to get to school, but at least we should try to like really all of us should try to sacrifice some time to come a bit earlier. And last thing would be to give a proper introduction before starting the class so that the students know what we're going to say. Yeah, that's all.